Here are 8 underrated cards that you're not seeing enough of. First is Keepwatch. It's a 3-cost instant, draw a card for each attacking creature. So if you're playing blue and the Timmy player decides to swing at you with his army of saprolings, now you have an answer where you're going to get to draw a lot of cards. I love cards that give you options, and Batwing Broom is perfect. It's an instant, prevent all combat damage that would be dealt this turn if white was spent to cast Batwing Broom. Each player loses 1 life for each attacking creature he or she controls if black was spent to cast Batwing Broom. It's just so much fun to play this card. If someone in your pod loves enchantments like that new enchantment Eunice, Hope of Spira, Sultari Visionary is perfect for you. It's a summon cleric and it has shadow, and if Sultari Visionary damages any player, destroy target enchantment that players controls. So you can just destroy enchantments just because this thing can swing, because what else even has shadow anymore? My favorite new to me card is Fate Spinner. I'm putting this in my Kefka deck because it's a little bit of stacks and a little bit of chaos to a game. At the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, that player chooses draw step, main phase, or combat phase. The player skips each instant of chosen step or phase this turn. And yes, if they choose main phase, they do not get a main phase or a second main phase. And if they choose draw step, they just don't get to draw. This thing is super nasty and super fun. Soul Sculptor, or as I like to call it, Captain America's worst nightmare, is a 3-cost summon townsfolk, and then when you're able to do its ability for 2 and tap, target creature becomes an enchantment and loses all abilities until a player successfully casts a creature spell. So what that means is you're making something like a Voltron commander, like my Captain America deck. Well, you're making an enchantment. That means all of its equipments just fall right off, and it is no longer a creature. This thing is mean, and I hate it. Insight is the heuristic study of mono green hate. It says whenever target opponent successfully casts a green spell, draw a card. So it's basically just heuristic study against green players. Seiko the Humorless is actually really interesting because it has flash at a time where a lot of things didn't have that type of ability, and then tap creatures you control may block as though they were tapped. So you can just swing with things and you don't have to worry because you can still block with them. And last but not least, but this card is super basic, but it's just a mono black fog because mono black needs a fog and it only costs 1. Why would you not play? Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt this turn. It's a good card in mono black, especially if you're going against that green player.